It's the Daily Dog.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. I am thankful that you are hanging out with us today as we start a brand new week here at the Daily Doug. It is a Monday, and as in Mondays past, it is a Metal Monday here at the Daily Doug, and I am very much excited today to be diving in for the first time on the channel to the music of Judas Priest. Our friend Mark over on YouTube has requested this band and their song Dreamer Deceiver. Actually, this is two songs. It's Dreamer Deceiver, and then it's another song called just Deceiver. And it looks like these two songs are linked and they segue directly from one to the other. Judas Priest is a British heavy metal band, and these two songs are from their 1976 studio album called Sad Wings of Destiny, their second studio album. This song has been described as a power ballad, which is why I'm over here at the keyboard. If it's a ballad, maybe I can keep up, y'all. So we're gonna see what we can terse out as we listen today. The musicians that are playing for us are Rob Halford on lead vocals, KK Downing on guitar, Glenn Tipton on guitar and piano, Ian Hill on the bass, and Alan Moore on the drums. So we're going to be looking at their original studio recording, and let's dive in, y'all. No time like the present. So here we go. This is Judas Priest with Dreamer Deceiver and Deceiver. Here we go. Okay.
Standing by my window.
Not much of an intro. Wow, listen to that. Lovely.
Saw a figure floating beneath the willow tree.
They're in E minor. No drums.
Just if we were happy.
Simple voice and easy guitar, arpeggio.
We didn't know. Took us by the hands and up we
Asked us if we were happy. We said we didn't even know. Took us by the hands, and up we go, y'all. Is it gonna get like big from here?
We followed the dreamer.
Not quite big, but there comes the bass and drums.
Hazy clouds.
We followed the dreamer through the purple hazy clouds. Purple haze.
Of time.
Is this a drug trip that they're going on?
We were lost, but no matter how we tried.
Boy, his voice has a different color in that low range. He sounds like a true tenor, a very high-pitched individual, so those low notes are a different color for him.
Trapped inside a frame, finding complete contentment there.
Simple, E minor. They're going back and forth between E and D. Yeah, just back and forth between tonic and subtonic. Now he's up in that higher range. See how the color of his voice is different? I think that's where he's most comfortable. Right up in this range, right above the middle C. Huh. This says power ballad. Ballad, definitely. I haven't quite sensed the power yet, but I think we might get there. No way! No way! That amazing. Okay, here comes the guitar solo. Y'all, we have to talk about this. So, that is an impressive vocal range. Let's start with that. So, at the beginning, he's down in this lower range, you know, the normal sort of baritone range, and he's almost like bottoming out of his vocal range. He's way down at the bottom of that, and it's got a little hoodie sort of color to it. And then the clarion color, like the real color where I think his voice is most natural, is up in the octave above it. Something like that, right? But then you get this way the hell up there. That's where the sopranos are hanging out, if the sopranos are any good. So, Rob, wow. You know, I've hung around some guys in years past who have specialized as male altos and even male sopranos. There are those that exist, and it's a very specialized sort of bit of vocal training for those that do specialize in it. And I have found that baritones, the lower voiced guys, as opposed to the tenors, are the guys that tend to have the best success with their falsetto range, with that flip to those really higher notes. They just tend to get a little bit more color and just lovely color out of those sounds. But Rob sounds like a true tenor, if not a male alto, just by itself. And then when he uses his falsetto, watch out, y'all. So let's keep going. I want to hear some of this guitar stuff I think that we're going to listen to. So let's keep going. They're just hanging out on E. Down to D. C. Down to E. Right? So 1, flat 7, flat 6, back to 1. Just a great little progression to do a good old-fashioned guitar solo. It's a chill metal Monday. I'm here for it, y'all. G, y'all. It's amazing. Oh, there's some of the piano coming in. Turns major. Okay, and the meter changes. Tempo changes, and the meter turns from simple to compound. So I think this is the switch from Dreamer Deceiver to just Deceiver. in E. Okay. Ah. Huh. This has a little bit of a Led Zeppelin vibe to it too. I've heard little bits of like Black Sabbath and like Deep Purple, and even Iron Maiden with the, you know, with. So both pieces are in the same key. They're both in E minor, and they both have very similar progressions. They're just separated by their tempo and by the underlying meter. This is a good 4-5-1. The lyrics are, we're going to get into them here as we end. If you want to find us in a hurry, don't worry, y'all. I can say here today, we shall stay forever. I don't know if you can do that, Rob. So a reprise? Yeah, it just cuts right back to the beginning, the opening acoustic intro, and then fades out. I think that could have been more interesting. I think that they could have, if they want to move back to the opening of Dreamer Deceiver, then I think they could have made that transition a little more seamlessly. And I think that last little section needed a little bit longer time, based on the length of the overall tune. From a form standpoint, or from a classical approach, we would call that a coda, right, or ending material. And I have found that the length of the coda needs to be proportional to the rest of the piece. If you've got, in this instance, like an 8.5, I think, song, and the coda is like 20 seconds, it's not long enough to give us full closure after what we've gone through for that amount of time. Let's look at some of these lyrics, y'all. So it starts off, standing by my window, breathing summer breeze, I saw a figure floating beneath the willow trees, asked us if we were happy, we said we didn't know, took us by the hands, and up we go. So it's first person, but there's more than one person there, because he keeps saying we. We didn't know if we were happy. And then this figure took us by the hands, and up we go. Where are they going? Right? We followed the dreamer through the purple hazy clouds. He could control our sense of time. We thought we were lost, but no matter how we tried, everyone was in peace of mind. So on this trip, right? Whether this has anything to do with drugs or whether it's just metaphorical, not sure. But in this instance, time loses its importance. Time loses its hold on us. And everyone was in peace of mind. And we were at peace. So when all of these things are going on, we're at peace. So they move on. We felt the sensations drift inside our frames. It's an interesting line. Finding complete contentment there. And all the tensions that hurt us in the past just seemed to vanish into thin air. So on this trip, it seems that we are sensing the same things that have plagued us previously, but they no longer are controlling us. Those tensions that they cause are no longer with us, right? Let's see, the next little bit. He said, in the cosmos is a single sonic sound that is vibrating constantly. The person that's leading the trip apparently knows quite a bit. Let's see. He said, in the cosmos is a single sonic sound that is vibrating constantly, and if we could grip and hold on to the note, we would see our minds were free. Yeah. This eternal resonance. I like this. A single sonic sound that is vibrating constantly. The eternal resonance can give us perspective and clarity if we tap into it, right? And it gives us freeness of existence, freeness of thought, and it just sounds great, right? I think I'd like to go on this trip. Then they say, we are lost above, floating way up high. If you think you can find a way, you can surely try. So they're inviting us to join them, right? You can try. Trying to reach this clarity itself is, I think, the path to such clarity. Just trying it. We've heard the phrase, fake it till you make it. Well, that would describe me on this channel, right? You just do it. You just try. You dive in. You find the deep end, and you trust that you can dog paddle or swim or keep your head above water once you're in there. And then at some point, it'll get easier. And that pain or that clarity the pain will subside, the clarity will come, right? The fake it till you make it, right? I think in general, they're talking about the difference between tapping into positive energy and tapping into negative energy. The positive energy lives in the strata of the dreamer, right? The hopefulness, the openness to what comes next, right? And then the negative energy lies in the strata of the deceiver, that entity or that person that seeks to control you or control your emotions or influence you in some way, right? And that is not freedom, right? So I think in general, that's what they're talking about. But I had a lot of fun listening to this. Not quite as big and heavy as I would have thought. It was really well constructed, and it sounded wonderful. You could hear everything. The guitars sounded great. The vocals, I mean, good Lord, y'all. Fascinating band. I need to get into more of Judas Priest. I have avoided Judas Priest because I didn't think I could trust them, because I know that Judas was not a priest. A little humor for you on a Monday. But whether it is your first time listening to this like me, or it's your 100th, I thank you for being with me. And we'll get some more Judas Priest on the channel coming up. So thanks, Mark, for suggesting that for us today. I am happy that you all have been with us, and we will see you next time on another edition of the Daily Doug.